Gotta go around that side. It's a my dad called it the Dolly trolley. I don't care.
So exciting.
It's not that exciting.
Oh wow.
Wow, yeah. No, we gotta get front row seats to the Dollywood tram. Alright. By the way, Chance rides makes trolleys, apparently. So that's cool. Alright, we're gonna start by going up this magical path to the area where Thunderhead is and Mystery Mine and all that stuff. Because guess what? Lightning Rod's broken again. Is anyone actually shocked? No. No one is shocked. It's broken. No, it's not that. It's a wooden. It's the other wooden one that's not lightning. Oh, this is Campbell, by the way. He exists. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Thunderhead's the other wooden one that's not lightning rod, and it's not near as good as lightning rod, which is broken. It probably won't be back open today. So rest in peace, lightning rod. But yeah. Yeah, we could try to pull the axe out of the stone, but skeptical of axes and stones, are you? Okay, well. So instead of just making a straight path walkway right up to Thunderhead, they decided to make it wind as much as they could. I really don't know what they were going for there. Because if you go the other way around the loop, it takes like 10 years to get all the way around, so I don't even know. But it seems like a lot of wasted space as well, though. You can put stuff here instead of walkways. It is wasted space. That's all it is. It's just wasted space. Oh, and there's the bridge the train goes across, which is pretty cool. And
so many birds.
I doubt there are even birds in there because there are giant lights and speakers and stuff. Not really bird inviting.
Is that a camera or a light?
In my hand, it's a camera.
No.
No, I was just talking to myself. There's no camera here. Oh, this is really cool, but you see this coffin? Yeah, it says one size fits all. You can order a custom coffin from the mill. Just FYI. And they added this path very recently. You can see the new stone and new wood. I guess people were annoyed about going all the way around there, so now you can go this way. I hear stuff. We must be close. Alright, we're going to Thunderhead because we can. Not a super thrilling ride, just a fun ride. Very fun. I love it, actually. It's great. Not super thrilling. This is the only entrance. This is the entrance to the ride. So we're entering here. Oh, it's loud. It's already a 15-minute wait. What are they trying to do here? It's not that bad. I think it's just because they're probably only running one train, because I've waited 15 minutes when the line was all the way through the queue with 2 trains, so they're probably just one train. They should probably add. Well, they're saying it begins at 15 minutes because they're waiting for 15 minutes. But yeah, it's cool. But yeah, we'll see. They better open lightning rod back up. That needs to happen. They need to open lightning rod, don't you think? Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone agrees. It's not even that hot today, but they got the misters going full blast. It's probably fogging my camera, so that's not good. Hey, look at this. We got stopped and we're next in line. What next? This always happens to me. I always get stopped when I'm next. See, if this was lightning rod, we get stopped when we were next, and then the ride would break down. Luckily, I don't think Thunderhead breaks down. Maybe. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't think it does. Probably.
Let me hear you guys make some noise.
Yeah, we're getting ready to ride, and it's going to be, again, not thrilling ride, but very fun. Just an enjoyable experience. I'd say it's like between family and thrill-ish. It's not quite family, not quite thrill, but still fun. What? Yeah, I don't even know why I'm still filming at this point. We're gonna ride front seat. I've actually never ridden front or back seat on this, so we're gonna ride front seat, and we're gonna see if this guy yells at me to turn my camera off. He probably will.
Make some noise. See you guys in 2.5 minutes. Enjoy your ride.
They tend to do that. Alright, we're heading out of Thunderhead only to go back in again. Because we were in front row. And now we're gonna ride back row and see which one's better because I don't know. We gotta find, it's information that needs to be known by the human race, so we're gonna tell you when we, let's see, we can probably just duck under this bar here and just get back in line. There is literally not even a line. So yeah.
Was that fun? Yeah.
Alright, we'll get down here and then just duck under. Because screw rules. Who cares about rules? Rules suck. Wow. And we went from 15 to... Well, you can just turn around here. It went from 15 to 0 in the time we were in line. And we weren't even in line for 15 minutes, so that's cool. Okay, so just like some advice for anybody that rides Thunderhead, don't tighten the lap bar all the way. Just let it kind of fall and just see how far it goes. You're gonna have a much better experience with the lap bars loose and you actually get to fly to your seat a bit. On, what's it called? The employees do tighten the seatbelt though, but they don't tighten the lap bar, so you should still get some airtime. Should still be good. But yeah. Alright, here we are. 2 to a gate. Let's just go way behind the back row. Let's see if they yell at us.
Like, wait, man.
Just gonna wait right here, see if they yell at us.
Welcome back, riders. How'd you guys enjoy your ride?
Alright, let's see.
Glad you guys
They yell
enjoyed
at
it.
us for waiting. Alright, final decision, back row's better. Because it's a final decision, back row's better. Because it's faster. It's not physically fast, it feels faster. It pulls you over the hills and turns at very high acceleration. Although, this is weird to say, but I think there was actually more airtime in the front, but it's more thrilling in the back, for sure. But I think we should move on to Mystery Mine now or something like that. Because this is probably gonna stay short all day, but the other one's probably not. So we should ride them while they are short. Oh, I wonder if our picture's up there. I don't know. Is it? Yes, there we are. We look like idiots. I was just very loudly. I was just kind of in that yelling. Okay, this way. I believe Mystery Mine is the one you said you haven't done yet. Okay, so Campbell's first Mystery Mine experience.
And then one of my friends inside the thing.
Oh. It's really fun. Very fun. Although, not to spoil your fun, but it actually does not go up underground. It doesn't. It looks like it, but it doesn't. But it goes upside down. Not upside down, underground. Now I'm just confusing myself. But, I'm trying to hold the camera steady, but it's like a GoPro. It's tiny. It's hard to do. But, yeah, it's all over there, so we gotta walk. I see crowds. This is not very good, is it? Is it? But here's Mystery Mine. It's very fun. You can kind of see, Wild Eagle over there too. And kind of, Wild Eagle looms over Mystery Mine like, I'm better than you. But it's not. They're about the same, honestly. But hey, gotta go around. And the music changes. Why are there so many people? I can't even move. Oh, I wonder how long our line's gonna be. Checking it. Hey, there's a weird talking bird that gives weird story. It's sleeping. No, it is talking. But talking bird? Oh. The talking bird just sucks. Oh, I saw all those people right there. I was like, this is gonna be really long, but the queue's closed. So we're going straight up to the station. So that's not as bad. They are putting in natural gas. That's a thing. Yeah, they're gonna announce what that expansion is on August 3rd. So, who knows? I can't even see, there's so much mist. Whose idea was it? Well, normally you queue all the way through there. But they closed it. You're just going straight up there, so that's better. I think they ruined Mystery Mine's TV with mist. So, yeah, RIP Mystery Mine TV. Like, all the condensation's like dripping from like behind the screen. That was a stupid idea. Here you can get a pretty good view of the destruction from the mysterious 2019 expansion that no one actually really knows what it is. But, yeah, stuff's happening. They got buildings going up and stuff. It looks like it's coming along. It's probably where the path's going to be to get up there. So, you know, we'll see on August 3rd. Looking pretty crowded in there, but they usually pull people pretty randomly for the different seats, so you never really know when it's going to be your turn to go. So we could be close, we could not. It depends on a lot of different factors that are not determined by me. They appear to have a pretty good system going here, but yeah, it looks like it might be a while for us. So just wanted to notate that. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of people in here. Also, if you see a bird in the mine, bad luck will not be far behind. I already see a bird. Big problem. Well, yeah, bad luck, guys. Alright, I just wanted to notate something real quick. They were doing a lot of maintenance on this ride at the beginning of the season, and it looks like they're all done now. And they have new restraints on all the rides. You can see they're a little bit of a lighter gray color as opposed to the black they were before. Much shinier. Brand new since the last time I've been here, and you can't really see in the camera, you won't be able to. But they actually do have the Gerstlauer logo. Gerstlauer is a company that manufactured this ride. They have Gerstlauer's logo on the over the shoulders now. So yeah, that's like a new thing. A lot of manufacturers like to put their name and logo on the actual ride, which they've done here. I can't see much of any other changes. I think it's brand new trains as well, or at least a new cover on the train, because it looks pretty shiny and not as sturdy as it was last time. But definitely new restraints, maybe new trains, and I think they improved on the. It was a little bit rough before, or quite a bit rough before. I think they've improved on that. It's supposedly a bit smoother now, so yeah, we're gonna try it now. We have brand new lap bars with the Gerstlauer logo on the lap bars. Maybe you can see, maybe not, I don't know. Mystery Mine was pretty mysterious. It was fun though. The second drop gets me every time. It is a quite crazy awesome second drop. Won't lie to me. But yeah, I don't know where we're going now. We'll find out. I always find it fun to walk under this for some reason. It just is. But the fire chase is closed for some strange reason. So I guess we're going on Wild Eagle because Tennessee Tornado's like, he said a 30-minute wait. I'm not waiting that long for that. So if Wild Eagle's only 5 though, I can do that pretty easily. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my favorite seat on the ride there. So maybe fire chase will open back up at some point, but you have to catch it quick because that thing gets long line fast. Try to squeeze through here somehow. But there's Wild Eagle up there. Fun ride. Just really wish lightning round was open. Here, we can cut through here. It's like a shortcut. Shortcut. Oh, they got the fountains a lot higher today. Last 2 times I was here, they were like just a few feet off the ground. Now they're way up. Big fountain. I don't know what's up with Fire Chaser, but it's stuck. There's nobody on it, but they have an empty train stuck on the brake run up there. I don't know what's going on. Up there, right there. Can't see behind the tree. Yeah. So I mean, that would explain why it's closed, but I think I get somebody up there and push it. That's the brake run, so, or one of the brake. That's the mid-course brake run. So they're probably doing a test run, and then the computer stopped the ride for some reason. Who knows? Oh, hi. I don't know who he is. Oh yeah, I am wearing my Lightning Rod t-shirt to mourn the loss of Lightning Rod. I was gonna just wear a generic Dollywood shirt, but when I heard Lightning Rod would be closed, I decided to wear the Lightning Rod shirt just to kind of rub it in their face if they can't keep the darn thing open. But Wild Eagle's way up there. Wild Eagle is actually not the tallest coaster to Dollywood. Believe it or not, Lightning Rod is actually taller than Wild Eagle by about 10 or 15 feet. I believe Wild Eagle is like 195 feet tall, and Lightning Rod's 205 feet tall, if I remember correctly. But for some reason, Lightning Rod doesn't count as a hypercoaster because the drop is not 205 feet tall, but it actually gets not that high. So let's see what's going on with Eagle. Hey, it's stuck here as well. Wonder where the third train is. Probably in storage. It's not on the station. Who knows? Maybe it's stuck up there. I don't know. They got 2 trains stuck. Chaser. They managed to get 2 trains stuck. So both of the roller coasters featuring red trains are closed. So yeah. I'm walking in 5-minute wait. I can do that pretty easily. Compared to the other waits I've had to endure in my life for coasters, this is a pretty good one. But I don't know what these people are doing. Alright, cool. I was gonna film us walking through the queue here, because I don't think we're gonna have to wait in much of any queue. Because this ride has a huge queue that they pretty much never use. Yeah, look at this. They like never use this. Never. Yeah. Which is why there's no mist on the fans. They were actually smart here. The lightning rod's pretty much full indoor queue. What's that? Pick a side? Alright, pick a side. I'm trying to get my favorite seat on the whole ride, which is, what side is this? Right side, outside seat, back row. That is my favorite seat on this entire ride. You can ride on the inside seat of the back row, but I call outside. That's my favorite. What? 4 people wide. Only 7 rows.
Your harnesses were released. Don't forget to grab any of those articles. Exit the front of the stairs to release shop and enjoy the rest of your day. Here at Dollywood.
Yeah, I don't mind going on separate things because they're going to be
Entry gates are going to open for new riders this morning. Be sure to carry service items into the gates on the side.
But I have to wait for the other person anyway. Very short Wild Eagle line. Wild Eagle line is actually always pretty darn short, surprisingly. Fire Chaser and Lightning Rod seem to accumulate the longest rides, or longest lines. And Test Tornado could be pretty long if they're running one train, and I think they're only running one today, so that'll explain why it's so long. But yeah, we're next. Yeah, my favorite seat in the ride right there. That's a good seat. If you ever ride this, ride back row, right side, outside seat, right there. That's a good place to ride.
There's a new dress code.
A new dress code? Oh. Hi. Ah, you got a blue polo now. Yeah, like I said, every ride has like a different... Every ride, they have different outfits. Good for them. Mystery Mine, they had like overalls. I don't even know what was going on in there. Yeah. I meant to say, Mystery Mine feels a lot smoother now. Not perfectly smooth. It's not like this or anything, but it's smoother than it was before. You're not gonna get a headache, so that's a good thing. Watch this guy tell me not to take it on the ride. I'm not gonna take it on the ride. Alright, we're next. I gotta go. Doing some testing on Fire Chaser. Heard some alarm going off in there a second ago, and then they backed the train up toward the station. That train's still stuck. The one on the brake run is gone. I guess they cycled it through the rest of the ride and brought it back right there because we saw the special effects going off in the special effect room before our Wild Eagle train left. So I don't even know what's going on over there, but hopefully it's back open because we know Lightning Rod's closed and we don't want 2 casualties. Only 1, please. But yeah, this is a weird gift shop. There's more touristy stuff than there is actual Dollywood t-shirts, so it's weird. Fire Chaser testing! They're backing that up. Slowly but surely. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Oh, the other one is going, just behind the one's off the lift. Lift's running. It looks like this is good to reopen at some point soon. There's a few more tests that I probably have to run, and then it should be good. So that's good. Maybe we can ride that. It's still a 5-minute wait, so we're gonna take advantage of 5-minute waits. Because Fire Chaser, it looks like the testing's going pretty darn well. They're running full cycles now. So I figured it'll be back open in just a few minutes, which means we'll want to hang around this area because Fire Chaser accumulates very long lines very fast. So, yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna stay here, and then when Fire Chaser reopens, jump on it while the line's short, and then get out of there before it gets long. But Wild Eagle's still short, so that's good. I think I'm gonna try it. We should try front seat this time. What do you think? He doesn't care. It's fun. He doesn't care about anything. So, try front seat. Still right side outside. But, front seat. So I'm actually looking for something a little bit less intense right now. Which sounds weird. You'd think I'd always be looking for the G-Force, but I don't really want the G-Force right now. It's a pretty smooth, mostly forceless ride. G-Force at the moment. So up to the front. Looks long. It should only be a minute. We're running 2 trains. I think it's squeezed through here somehow. Are you guys in line for the front or? Okay. Okay, so it shouldn't take that long. Really nice view of Fire Chaser we get from here. And people are going in the ride, so it's open. So as soon as we're done with the Eagle, we should go over there. Fire Chaser's back open. People are going in. So yeah, I don't see any trains, but I see people going in the line. So after this, we'll head down there and see what's going on. So yeah. Mine's not that bad today, I'm surprised. So yeah, love that view of Fire Chaser. I wish we could get a train going. That'd be nice. That's cool. Alright, I'll be honest, I actually never rode the front row on that before because I assumed the back row would be much better because it's going to be more intense. I was wrong. Front row is the best. So I completely changed my mind. Best seat on Wild Eagle is... I can't even see my whole face, whatever. Best seat on Wild Eagle is the front row outside right side. Outside right side still. I determined that a while ago. But front seat was so much better. Like back seat actually has a bit more G-force, but front seat, the acceleration and deceleration is much stronger, and you can just feel the speed all the way through. It was amazing front row. And also you can see how high up you're going and all that crap. There's nobody in front of you. But Fire Chaser's finally back open. The whole time we were in line for Wild Eagle, we saw like empty trains and then like one lady, just one lady on the train. I guess she's like a manager or safety operator or something like that. Yeah. Then we see it full of people, so it's gotta be open now, right? And how do we get out of here? Excuse me. Alright, right across here at Fire Chaser. Gotta walk fast. Every person that gets in line in front of us is a detriment to our successful Dollywood visit. Yeah, another thing about Wild Eagle front row is that you feel like you're the only one on the ride. Like I didn't even realize people were behind us until the end. You feel like it's just you. And I know the near misses felt a lot more near missy in the front as well. There's this thing that everyone forgets exists. Yeah. Let's go, go, go. I don't know why I filmed that whole walk, but here we go. Wait times, mystery mines temporarily closed, drop lines temporarily closed, lightning rod is temporarily closed. Everything else is 0 minutes. Fire Chaser 30? It's already 30 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whatever. Okay, whoever posted a 30-minute wait time for Fire Chaser, they done screwed up. Like, honestly. This is trust me. I waited in a 20-minute Fire Chaser line that was all the way back there. All the way back there. So, someone doesn't know how to calculate wait times. It only takes 30 minutes. But hey, we're way past that, my friends. We're like walking straight up. I guess they should put 30 minutes on there because this time of day it's gonna fill up really, really fast. So they're probably just, you know, kind of, yeah, it's gonna fill up. Around this time of day, it's usually like over an hour wait, so we got lucky with it being closed and just reopened. And they appear to be running, I think they're running 2, not 3. Usually you got 3 trains going. Just 2 right now. I think? Who actually knows? I don't know. Oh well. It's about to launch out backwards. I love when it does that. It's so cool. It's the best part of the ride, honestly. The most thrilling part of the ride as well. stuff. It's another ride like Thunderhead. You don't want to put your hands down. And it's just a station. Really good theming, the broken shed and everything. But that's where I saw a bunch of what looked like maintenance people up there earlier. We saw from Wild Eagle, so that's probably what the problem was. Fire zones to be watched. Here's where we are, and we're gonna go around stuff, and then to the Crazy Charlie's where stuff happens. Yeah, it's a surprise what happens in there. You don't get to know until you ride. Crazy Charlie's pretty crazy. Crazy Charlie, worried about fire. Crazy Charlie, cross alarm, face riot, inspect the stock room. Hey, there's somebody that's not, oh, it's a cat stuck in a tree. I'm Crazy Charlie. Still thinks he smells something burning in the stock room. That is that, by the way. So, some interesting stuff goes on in that shack. You'll know when you ride. Here they come backwards. I always love to see people's first time reactions to this ride when they don't know it's going to go backwards. They get confused as to how the heck they get back in the station. Basically, in case you don't know, the track switches. You'll see you do that in a second. To allow you to come back to the station. Yep, there we go. It switches. Once the train that launched clears the first hill, then it switches to go backwards, back to the station. And then it comes back here. People always freak out though, because I've seen people before that thought it wasn't supposed to go backwards, and they thought something was wrong, and they freaked out. It is supposed to go backwards. It also launches backwards. That's fun. But anyways, the worst part is always trying to squeeze through here if you're trying to get the front row, which front row is the best. Back row is pretty good too. There's not much difference between the front and back rows here, but front row is still better. But you gotta squeeze through that if you want to get to front, so good luck. Alright, we got stuck on the brake run for a little while there. I don't know why they, apparently, because I heard them yell clear 3 or 4 times in the station. They yell clear, all clear. And man, it didn't launch. Then like a little while later, you hear it again. But yeah, I didn't time how long it was. It wasn't that long. It was, I saw 3 Wild Eagle trains go while we were stuck right there. So we were stuck right there for 3 Wild Eagle dispatches, whatever that was. Because they kept saying all clear and then it wouldn't launch. But it launched now, so it's good. I thought we were gonna get, I thought it'd be cool to get an emergency TV back, but unfortunately, apparently, they didn't want to do that. Which is fine, I guess, because other people wouldn't watch that. I just think it'd be a cool experience for myself. And look at how long the line is now. Aren't you glad we did that when we did? Let's go do something else. Alright. I think we've decided that 30 minutes is worth it for one ride. I'm probably not gonna ride again if it really is 30 minutes. But this is my favorite coaster manufactured by Aerodynamics that I have ever ridden. So you gotta give it one ride every time you're here. Isn't that right? Because Aero's a dead company, which means their rides are kind of dead. Which means at some point all their rides will die. Yeah, Aerodynamics is bankrupt, so all their rides are destined to close at some point. Seems like Tennessee Tornado is going to be good for a while longer, but you never know when it's going to close. So you got to get at least one ride every time you're here. And plus, it's super smooth, and that's always good. And this looks painfully long. Here we go. We waited for a minute or 2 and decided that that line is actually a lot longer than 30 minutes. And we don't want to wait that long. But I definitely do want to ride this at least once before we leave, but we should have no problem waiting a little while longer. And this is gonna empty out at some point. Tennessee Tornado always empties out at one point or another. But we're gonna like the Eagle again, because that's what you ride when Lightning Rod's not open. Because they hated me, so they closed Lightning Rod. Anyways, going this way. Wild Eagle's only 10 minutes. It was 5 minutes earlier, but they all the rides are that long now. Wild Eagle is the shortest wait right now. And it's right here. So one more Wild Eagle ride, and then I think we're gonna go get lunch, because I'm hungry. Personal pizzas. You're very quiet. You're very quiet. He broke his back. Yeah, okay. Alright, here we are. Waiting for first row again. Front row is amazing. I want that experience again. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna be long. But hey, we didn't wait in the queue down there. So therefore, This isn't really that bad, but it looks bad, so hopefully they have fast dispatches. I still feel like it's weird they didn't take the gyre out. There used to be a water ride here, and they took out this year and replaced it. Yeah, it was here last year. They got rid of it this year. They have the gyre there, which is weird. Weird choice. Life is full.
Instead replaced it with the fountain.
Yep. To relax and recharge. Get it? Because there's foam plugs there. So, relax and recharge. That was really bad.
Let me tell you.
Don't climb the hill, rocks, or landscaping, by the way.
I would like to find whoever makes the funds for this place, hire them, and then fire them to make it worse.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go get food because I'm hungry as heck. Oh, by the way, I decided I wanted to see how accurate the wait times were. So Wild Eagle said 10 minutes. So I timed here. Let me pull it up on my watch. And it ended up being 20 minutes and 49 seconds. So a little over twice as long as what was projected. They did appear to be having some technical difficulties, so it may not have been entirely their fault. But the point was, it was a longer wait than it was supposed to be. But we're going to the pizza place that's all the way down by where we started. This pizza line is almost as long as the ride line. Not really, that was an exaggeration. Hey, it's cool. So yeah, we're gonna get some fresh pizza. The pizza here is always amazing. But yeah, anyways, never buy the drinks, they're overpriced. Just get water cups, water's free. But the pizza's good. Okay, we're heading back down here. So we gotta get to the train depot because I'm gonna check and see when the departure times for the train are. So that most of the reason I want to run the train is to see the construction progress up close and not zooming down a wooden track like we did on Thunderhead. But I can tell you they got some buildings up there and some stuff like that. Building frames, framework for buildings. So that's all good, I suppose. Good stuff. We don't even really know what the expansion is yet. It's going to be announced like in like 2 weeks. We'll find out. There's the train track right there. So it goes from the train depot down there. It loops all the way around the park and then comes back. And yeah, but the train depot is all the way down there, so we got a lot of walking to do. And I think they depart like every hour, so we'll go get cinnamon bread for the train if it's not departing yet. It's always a good idea. Cinnamon bread on the train. It's a pretty big train though, it usually doesn't fill all the way up. So that's good. Another good thing about riding the train is it gives us some time for our food to settle because we just ate a bunch of pizza. I don't think getting on like Wild Eagle is a good idea after eating pizza.
That's not gonna end well.
Yeah, so train time. So it's a long walk. Rest in peace, lightning rod. I really want to ride that right now. I really do. As I'm cutting across here. Let's see what the door says. At this time, we are experiencing a technical delay. Unfortunately, we are unable to provide you with an accurate estimate as to when we will be able to resume operations. Isn't that typical during this ride? Let's just look in there at... Ah, so pretty looking. What if we could break in? Because I really want to. Closed. They don't like us, so they're like, you know what? Let's close it in your face. Excuse me, sorry. Oh yeah. It's been down for like a month. Jeez. Dang, 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 dang. I want to ride that, not that. I don't want to ride that. That's weird. But I want to ride that. That, yeah, actually screw lightning rod. That's the best ride at Dollywood right here. Yeah. Cool. Now let's go to the train now. There's nothing to do here. I wonder if this phone actually works. I'm curious. It's locked. Dang. Alright, up to the train we go to see what the heck the time is on that whole situation. Train, yeah, it's got some pretty random dispatch time. Just really depends on the day as to what the heck's going on with that. Next train's at 11. What? Oh, at 2:45. I think. We arrived 15 minutes prior. It's 2:45. So we have a little less than an hour before this train departs. So I guess we go get cinnamon bread. Onward to cinnamon bread. Somewhere through this tunnel. I always hated the smell of this tunnel. It smells weird. It all started right here, and it's also dangerous. Oh yeah. Family? I don't see the family. But yeah. It doesn't smell weird today. It usually smells weird in here. There's some weird stories on the wall. And they're weird. There's a lot of stuff about Silver Dollar City because we're entering the old Silver Dollar City, what used to be Silver Dollar City, Tennessee, before it became Dollywood. It used to just be this section. And so that was representing us crossing into that. So here we go. That's the grist mill that has the cinnamon bread. And I could really use some of that right now. Oh, by the way, this is a fully operational grist mill right here. This isn't just for show. All of the bread is actually handmade here. The actual bread for the cinnamon bread is hand ground. All the flour and everything. And I have no idea what this is about. No comment. Let's go in here. You can actually see the grist mill at work, making bread that will then be covered in sugar and cinnamon to make quite possibly the best theme park treat ever made. So here we go. And here it is. Like I said, it's not just for show, it actually works. I believe upstairs is where the actual bread making is going on, but let's get some of that cinnamon bread. It's pretty cheap. It's $7.99. They don't show the price on their website, but if you're wondering, it's $7.99. It's a big loaf, so it's pretty good. Alright, we waited a really long time and ate cinnamon bread, and now we're going to get on the train in a minute. And hopefully see that expansion progress. Alright, finally on the train. It was quite a while. It's actually after when they said the dispatch time was now, so I don't really know what's going on. We're waiting here, and hopefully when we go by the expansion area, I can get you some nice video of what that looks like now. We got to see it pretty well from the top of Thunderhead, but I obviously couldn't film from the top of Thunderhead. And it's not the great view while you're being hauled around on a wooden coaster, but now we're going to get a first-hand view like right there, right off the side of this platform. So that's going to be pretty cool whenever it happens. See you then. Alright, here we go. Just like it. Are we going? It's hard to quite tell for sure. Any second. Who knows? Who knows?
We're all clear, and we will be pulling out of the depot at any moment. As we get ready to depart, let me remind you of a couple of the safety rules you'll need to know for our trip today.
Safety rules.
Please
no one
remember
likes
to
safety
remain
rules.
seated at all times. This does include small children, as they are not permitted to stand on your lap, on the seat, or on the floor.
They've said that like
If
10
you have
times.
small children in your group, please have them sit in the center portion of your seat with an adult on the outside edges. Also, remember to keep all body parts inside the car at all times, and the use of tobacco products is not permitted during our trip. Thank you.
Alrighty, folks, we're getting ready to pull out here from the depot. I'll go in the last few cars, look over to the left at our depot master Don. Tell him that we'll see him in a day or two, a week at the most. We've never been gone longer than a week, but there is always the first time. It just might happen there. So y'all wave back and say, Don, we'll see you later. Now, folks, Dollywood is known as the friendliest place in the Smoky Mountain, and it is up to us to keep it that way. So as we're coming up here to the top, we're on the count of three. Let's wave at these people and give them a big old southern howdy. So on the count of three, folks. 1, 2, 3, howdy! All right.
There's that.
film that's in operation today here in the United States. At home for the world famous cinnamon tree, where one loaf is never enough, you need to get at least two, or one loaf won't make it back to the car. Now, folks, if you would settle back here for a few minutes, let me tell you about this old piece of history that's taken us up the mountain here. December 7th, 1941, came to attack on Pearl Harbor and had entry into World War II. It was determined that a military highway was needed to protect Alaska from invasion. 1942, the United States Army took over the White Pass and Yukon Railway in Skagway, Alaska, and used it to supply materials, equipment, and personnel that was needed to construct the Alpine Military Highway. April 1943, involving locomotive works in Eddystone, Pennsylvania, built an narrow-gauge Mikado inch number 192. She weighs 211,000 pounds and is a Type 282 locomotive. And what that means is there's two small wheels in the front, 8 large drive wheels in the middle, 2 small wheels in the back. Express converted. After she was completed, she was sent up to the White Pass at Yukon Railway, where she was commissioned by the United States Army. Over 200.
Here we go. We're on the timber table. Thank you, Timber. There's Thunder.
Ran in support of construction of the Alpine Military Highway, and only 9 months, what seemed impossible became possible. The Alpine Military Highway was completed.
And here we get to all the construction mess. They really blasted up all the rock. Temporary structure up there for construction stuff. Hey, it's a Dollywood pickup truck. Construction and development. Apparently they have full pickup trucks devoted to construction development. But there's a building where they're actually doing something. That's pretty cool. So momentary. So yeah, the first building frame is up. Good thing.
In 1960, the United States Army retired engine number 192. In 1961, she was sold to the Lieutenant theme park named River Railroad. And this is here at River Railroad, she became known as Klondike Cove.
Hey, there's a bulldozer doing something. They got some pickup trucks. I don't recognize the companies there, so nothing special different.
On that 75 years old with high safety, he is just as strong and good as he was in the first year, way back in 1943. First he came up with Nosy Coast here on the side. All this construction, all this road all this excavation is going on. The hope charge and the exciting things that are happening here at Dollywood. This is the greatest idea ever here to Dollywood. The process is the constant without change. Here at Dollywood, we are always looking to grow and create new experiences for our guests. However, as you can see over here, it does take a little master to get to this one. This dog is still filthy by over here in the next few weeks, and she's going to share all of the fine details about this new home. And we're certainly looking forward to having you know the ultimate engagement. And as we hope, we're looking forward to finding out what will be going on here. Over here on the right, we're going to see a part of Wilderness Pass and Plenty Canyon. We'll talk a little bit about some of those lights on the way back here.
I see no way this is going to be ready for 2019. I think it's going to be a 2020 thing. We'll see.
Locally in is called this mountain the place of the blue smoke. And the Great Smoky Mountains are the natural habitat for more flowering plants and trees than any other place in the United States. Even now you can hear the music of over 200 species of birds in the air. The Great Smoky Mountains truly are a never-ending song that changes with each season and each pair of eyes.
There's some cool stuff.
As we go around the list, folks, we look over here to the center. You can see that section, that big green big section. That is where fireworks will be launched tonight. 9:30 weather permitting. So if you can, you stay and watch the fireworks here. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, well, we won't be here that long because we gotta drive back 4 hours. And if we stayed till 9:30, that would be like
And we here at Dollywood
1 o'clock in the morning. No,
So
thanks.
proud that we like to have her to your own horn sometimes. So folks, as we're coming up here around the loop here, how would y'all like to hear that engineer play a song on that Dollywood locomotive whistle? So folks, if we could here on the count of 3, big and loud, let's turn and blow that whistle. 1, 2, 3, blow that whistle!
Sweet. Sure are wasting a lot of steam there.
Thank you guys. Oh, Nick, you do a good
Inside
job
the
on
loop there, I
that.
think it's where they
You
said
still
they
got all kinds of
most of the
women for
fireworks.
75 years old. I was going to get it round up over here to the left above the tree line, back over towards the back of us here. You can see a portion of the Great Smoky Mountains, and you can see why that our Native Americans did call these mountains the place of the blue smoke. The Great Smoky Mountains was established as a national park in 1934, and it is the most visited national park in the United States, with over 11 million visitors last year.
Alright, I'll stop filming here and we'll go back and film some more when we get to the part we haven't been to yet, which is the back half of the loop, just a little bit by Country Fair, I think. That has been raided by a bear, a big bear. Also, the thing that he said, the building over there, the building frame and stuff, he said, I don't know what that is, they'll be used for something in the park, I don't know, we'll find out in a few weeks, he said. Nice. Here's this side of the track. Going over this little bridge here. There's a lightning rod way up there.
And folks,
Closed
as
as
we're going back up through to the crossing, as we come out and left the depot, going back in, we've got a whole lot more people. We've got some different people too. So as we come up here to the track, on the count of 3, folks, let's give these folks another big old southern howdy we would like. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and howdy!
That was
A
weak.
little louder. 1, 2, 3,
Howdy!
Alrighty, folks. Thank y'all. Over on the right, you can see the river rampage. Day like today would be a good time to ride that. You can get wet from head to toe and stay cool for the rest of the day. And don't forget there's 2 other water rides here. Daredevil Falls and Slidewine. Just look up that curve, you can see the rock and roadway. And you can hop in one of those 15-spinach cars there. You don't even have to have a driver's license either. And you can take the family for a ride on one of those. Go out to a picnic or something. Over here on the left is Country Carnival. There's a lot of good rides there that you can get on there with the kids and stuff too. Other rides too that adults can get on. The swings and wrestle and others too. Don't forget the carousel. You're never too big, never too old to ride the carousel either. And we're coming up with Dollywood full service train shop. Over on the right, that big red building, Klondike Cave, wanted to make
Here's
sure
our train shop.
I showed you first you up at night time too, and there we're working on the Cinderella. At that train shop, they could rebuild an engine all the way from the wheels to the smokestack.
I Iron Mountain
Once again,
Railroad.
folks, we would like to remind you to please remain seated until it is safe to exit. Please bear with us for a few moments when we stop. We have a few passengers on our last car that would like to give a little bit of a head start before everyone else exits. Thank you and enjoy yourself here at Dollywood.
Sounds good.
Folks would like to ask at this time to please look around you and gather up all of your personal belongings and all of your exotic bags and all of the stuffed animals, all of the backpacks and purses and drinking cups and the youngins. Don't forget the youngins.
All right, see you guys later. It is quite the mob trying to get off here. Really? Making progress, kind of ish. The number of people I've seen here with Kings Island merchandise is insane. Looking fun. We have Mystic Timbers and a Kings Island backpack. And I've already seen like 10 people in Kings Island t-shirts and t-shirts referencing Kings Island attractions. What's over there? I actually
Look at the roof.
I can't see, but I'm putting my camera over there.
Look at the roof though. It's got hills.
I'm gonna plug it on my computer and see what the heck is over there, because I'm kind of intrigued actually. Back through the Silver Dollar mine into the Silver Dollar City portion, so we can ride Tennessee Tornado, because it's got no wait now. Like I said, I want to ride that at least once every time I come for sure, because you never know when it's gonna be gone. It'll be a while probably, but you never know. So we're gonna ride that, and then yeah, it was 30 minutes earlier, and the line actually looked longer than that, so we didn't wait. But there's no line now for that, so it's gonna go right in. Why not? I have to say, the biggest question of all of Dollywood is probably, where does this water come from? Like, this flume just magically starts up here for no apparent reason. Just starts and goes, and there's no water source. Is it being pumped through? Probably. That poor piano. It's been dripping water.
No, stop it.
It's been dripping water since I first came here. There's Daredevil Falls that way. We can do that after Tornado. Yeah. It's kind of a water ride. Well, you don't get soaked, but you definitely get sprinkled a bit. It's pretty fun. It's like Splash Mountain in Disney World is probably the most known log flume. It's the same type deal. It's actually taller than Splash Mountain though. So if you ever been to Disney World and you like Splash Mountain, this is taller. More fun. There's Eagle Mountain, the world's largest exhibit of non-releasable American bald eagles. That's great. Over here we have some giant Goombas, giant Boos, and a giant Mario. Screwed up proportions. And the holy cow. No ride. They might be. It's a basketball game. And that was a basketball movie. It's a really weird movie, by the way. It's Space Jam. Watch it. It's like,
It's good stuff.
it's like Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes. Whoever came up with that idea was brilliant and stupid at the same time.
One does not simply question cartoons.
4.0 G-Force. Pretty sweet. Oh, my legs are tired. They don't feel like climbing this much anymore. That's more than 0 minutes. The sign outside said it's a walk-on. It's definitely not a walk-on, but it's definitely short. So it should be good. I think I might try front row. I've never done that before. We'll see. There might be a siding row, since that's how they're trying to keep it walk-on. Who knows? No one knows. Yeah, it really is the hike up here. Yeah. Well, certainly not walk-on, but certainly not long either. I think he's telling us right here. Yeah, it's assigned rows. They suck. Let's go back. Back. They would not let us choose front, so we choose back. There goes the train. Here comes the train that we'll be on. And I'll not be filming because I don't have a strap and these people are going to yell at me. The guy at Wild Eagle told me to put my camera up when it was already up. had it in the bag, and they were just like, put your camera up. I was like, I already did before you even said anything. See you guys. I don't even want to see our picture on that because we're trying to put our hands up and it didn't really work because those restraints are so weird. You can't actually get your hands all the way up. Yeah, no. We're getting right back on that. They've got a re-entry lane right here. Because the line is pretty much a walk-on, so we're just gonna marathon it a little bit because it's a really awesome dropping stuff. So right around the corner and we'll get right back on. See if we can ask for front row this time out of curiosity of what that would be like. I'm gonna try to ask for front row this time. I'm gonna ask the lady. Because curious what exactly that experience would be like. The back, you just get hauled over that first drop. It just pulls you right over. So hopefully front seat won't pull you right over, but I kind of want to see what it's like, so we're gonna do it. They just announced they're removing a train. I mean, they were so close to being a walk-on. If they just left the second train on, it would still be a walk-on. They decided to remove the train. It's gonna be about 5 minutes, I think, so we'll see what happens. Take a look at the line that accumulated while they were removing a train. Pretty soon, they're gonna have to add another train back on. How ironic is that? Alright, it looks like we're going to be in line for quite a while for the front row because they're running one train and we got 1, 2, 3 trains in front of us. This is going to be interesting. I think this ride is definitely better enjoyed in the back seat, but we won't be riding again right now because they're only running one train and the line was actually kind of long. So, yeah, but we're going to get some water and see what the heck's on the list next. Maybe Wild Eagle again if the line's short, or whatever other line's short. Who knows? No one does. We'll just figure it out. Yeah, crappy arcade games. Waste all your money. Yeah. Used to those, I guess. Pretty great. Pretty not great, whatever. Blacksmith shop is always a quick, fun little walk through to see some quick grants of some handcrafted blacksmith stuff. And it's just kind of in the middle of the midway, just kind of walk through it. But
what's it called?
This is a blacksmith shop. We're going to Daredevil Falls. It's a water ride. It's kind of like Splash Mountain at Disney World, except taller.
And less scary.
Sure. Except it's Daredevil Falls. So it is Daredevil. There it is up there. Believe it or not, that's actually taller than Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain is 67 feet, and this is 89 feet tall.
Wait. I have friends who went on this and they came off so.
Really?
Do you still want to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you?
I have a double letter.
You have what? Oh. Well, I figure we ride in the middle so you get less wet. What is this? Closed. Closed. So 3 coasters down and water ride down. The other water ride. Fixed lightning rod, please. Let's go this way.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess we're going back somewhere else. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Fire Chase just back down again when we walk by there. So that's kind of nuts. So yeah, lightning rod's down. Blazing Fury's down. Daredevil Falls is down. Blazing Fury is also down. Over here, the indoor dark ride coaster thing that I always like to ride just to laugh and make fun of the little old crap, the really old doll-looking animatronic things and other weird special effects that are just fun to laugh at. Yeah, that's it's up there, but anyways, it sucks. Oh, we got bad news. Everything's closed. I'm not even kidding. It's nowhere close to closing. The rain chance is literally like 0% and everything is closed. I'm really confused. I guess we'll sit down somewhere and eat the rest of our cinnamon bread. Then see if there's anything else we can buy and eat, because that's about all there is to do right now.
Look at that shirt.
What shirt? What?
I'm a chicken.
Oh, yeah.
You won't go out of here.
Yep, that's that. Let's find somewhere to sit down. Dark skies, that's why all the rides close. It's weird because all the weather says it's not supposed to rain. But I guess they just close it whenever they see dark clouds. But everything's closed, and their only indoor attraction, they only have one indoor attraction, is closed for technical difficulties, so there's literally nothing to do. So we'll just wait till the clouds pass over. Alright, it actually is starting to rain. I thought it wasn't going to, but it is. Hopefully it won't be that long. There's no space in the shelter at the plaza, so we're kind of stuck under an umbrella. I don't know how well this thing's gonna hold up. We may have to run somewhere else. Problem is there isn't really anywhere close to here. It's all just little walk-up shack things. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh shoot! If the wind starts blowing, we're gonna get soaked.
Yeah, let's go sit.
I don't know where we're going.
Sit on the table.
I don't know. Let's go in here.
How hard?
Alright, I think we're settling for the floor. About the best we can do. Yep, no more benches available. We are on the floor. If only we were somewhere, somewhere where there was a bit more. If only we were somewhere where there was a bit more buildings around. We could actually go somewhere interesting, like a restaurant. Something like that.
We've got umbrellas. Those are pretty fancy.
Oh wow, we're stuck in those plaza. Yeah, those umbrellas are not going to hold up very well. But we're going to see how long this rain lasts. I wanted to get some more rides before we go. And oh, that poor employee got soaked. Very soaked. Poor guy. Poor guy. But anyways, I want to get some more rides before we leave. We're going to have to leave probably soon. So I'm going to try to hope that the rain stops at some point. I'm gonna check the weather again because it wasn't supposed to rain until like 8 o'clock tonight. Something changed. Don't know what that's all about. But yeah, this place is pretty crowded. I saw the wind started blowing and it blew a bunch of water like in through all the openings. So we've kind of had to recede to the corner where we're not gonna get wet. It's a kind of sketchy corner, but hey, we don't get wet. Hopefully this stops soon because this is annoying. But it's really pouring, and the wind's picking up now, so it's all blowing into the pavilion. So you're either in the center of the corner, or you're wet. One of those options. Alright, what's up? We are finally stopped raining. It took like an hour. That's for that note. Yes, it was an hour. It's starting to rain again now, but we're going down to Blazing Fury because it was closed for technical difficulties, but it's back open now, and it's. Of course, they're only indoor rides, so it'll stay open during the rain. And none of the other rides are reopened yet because it's still thundering quite a bit. And it was still sprinkling. It's starting to come down harder now, so I think it might be. They're misting in the rain. There's no point in doing that. But yeah, it's starting to rain again, so we better hurry up. But I figured as long as the rain had kind of stopped, because it was downpouring earlier, as long as the rain kind of stops, we should go to Dollywood's only indoor ride. I think you're gonna start running now. Dollywood's only indoor ride. And that way we can keep riding when it keeps raining. Because in my opinion, it's better to be stuck riding the same ride over and over again than stuck in a corner in a pavilion, which is where we were before. So, yeah, hopefully we don't get too wet. Although I am starting to get wet. And this shirt is like the opposite of dry fit, so it's not good. I'm gonna put the camera down and just start running. Probably got water on my camera lens now. Shoot.
It's waterproof, right?
It is waterproof, but it'll make it blurry. So yeah, we made it to Refuge in the only open ride. It doesn't have a long queue, so it's not as long as it looks. But yeah, I guess that's what we're doing right now. We don't really have any other options because it's raining. Everything's closed except this, so good luck, I guess. Alright, it actually didn't take that long to get in here, but we're gonna try and go back row and see if we can get hauled over those tiny drops. Let's see what the heck happens. It's about the only thing we can ride right now because it's raining, so we'll see how this works. Alright, if if you put your hands up on this, don't put them all the way up because I feel like I'm gonna hit the ceiling. But if you like, don't hold on to the lap bar. Your legs like fly up and slam into the lap bar because it doesn't come down very far. There's like a good 6 inches. That's not even exaggeration. And you just fly up and hit the lap bar, and it kind of hurts and maybe bruises your arms. But here's the exit, and perhaps we go again, depending on whether it's raining or not. I think it is still storming, which means we wouldn't really have another option. So, it stopped raining? Did it? Did it? Dun 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 dun! Oh, the sky's still dark though. I'm gonna check my wait times and see if they've...
That was fun.
What?
Somebody said that was fun.
I mean, it is kind of fun for the laughs.
Small.
Yes.
Looking at the animatronics. Is that?
I don't know if those even count as animatronics. Guys, they're just like dolls. They're just like dolls with, and they have like one range of motion. And they just kind of bend. Then there's this really bad scene. If you've ever been on I'm sure a lot of people have, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disney World. I'm just referencing that because that's where most people have been. But there's something where they're chasing people around in circles, and it's really, really bad. It looks like it's on a belt, yeah. It's like a woman with a spatula was chasing a man around the kitchen, and it was really, makes me laugh every time. But I'm gonna check the wait times and see if anything else is open. Maybe, if it's open, I don't know. We magically teleported to a theater, but anyways, it looks like the rain is not going to stop until after the park is already closed, so I guess we're leaving. So, bye-bye. Guess our last ride was Tennessee tornado thing. What?
It's the end.
It's the end of everything. Of all. Time to go home. It's always the worst. Just wanted to notate how muddy this water gets after it rains. It's usually like blue with brown. And like the entire stream that comes down here, yeah, that's it. I don't even know what's going on here. The water level has been raised here. I don't think they're running any rafts. I think they put them all away. But the water level is significantly raised. It looks like it's ready to overflow in some parts, which I find pretty funny, actually. And yeah, not something I want to raft in. Pretty muddy and disgusting. One of my favorite themed sections of the park that unfortunately has nothing good except lightning rod, but stuff is happening with lightning rod. We'll take one more look at what I'm now calling broken rod. There's broken rod, nice and dark colored with that wet wood because it's raining, and that's why literally everything in the park is closed and why we're leaving. If only. They don't even know. It's gonna be like tomorrow, just because I'm probably not coming back till like another month or two. Like it's probably every other month that I'll be here, probably. So, I mean, it's not even gonna. It's gonna reopen like tomorrow, just because I picked to come today. And even the car ride is closed with that last second rigged. It's literally just paper with closed written on Sharpie and shoved in between the doors. How wonderfully wonderful. Yeah, bye-bye lightning rod. We wish we could ride you, but we can't. So I'm not buying any t-shirts, any merchandise. I refuse. I refuse to give you money if you can't open a freaking hot rod ride. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, let's go buy some lightning rod souvenirs. Oh, the t-shirt I have on right now, this thing? Yeah. Apparently they actually removed that. It's not an option to buy anymore. They have a new lightning rod t-shirt that I personally think is worse because it doesn't reference hot rods at all. It just has the stats of the ride printed on the shirt, and then it just says lightning rod, and it has some pictures of wooden planks. It gets across the idea it's a coaster, but it doesn't get across the theme. I like the hot rod on the shirt better. So, yeah. This is the worst section of the park. It's really empty because everyone's leaving, including us, because the rain's not going to let up. But, Yep, hopefully I'll be back here at some point, though it'll probably be quite a while. Hopefully when I do come back, Lightning Rod will be hauling. Or not. Just depends. Probably not. See you guys later. That's just disgusting. It's never this full. It's usually just a little water going through it. Now it's a lot, and it's like brown. Just look at how it contrasts with green grass. Very green and very brown. And yeah, this is like the main sewer drainage for the place. Everything goes in here. Even the Craftsman's Valley stream eventually ends up here. And I don't know where it goes from there. It just kind of disappears. Rest in peace, every ride at Dollywood. Rest in peace. Except Blazing Fury because it's indoors, and Smoky Mountain River Rampage because it's wet already.